everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am giving you all a very realistic tour of my own personal sketchbook. So I know maybe a lot of you, along with myself, when I look up art tutorials or I'm just scrolling through social media or Pinterest boards, I come across really cool sketchbook videos or tours and pages, and they are just remarkable. I think that some people really put all their effort into sketchbooks and they make it into a whole collection of artwork, which is truly inspiring and something that I find to be beautiful and inspirational, and also find myself feeling kind of, blah. Now, I know people say don't compare yourself to others, but truthfully, this is something really hard not to do. However, this is still something I really stand by, the idea of only comparing your growth and your artwork to your past work and current work. So I do my best when I see beautiful sketchbooks and tutorials or walkthroughs of their sketchbooks that I focus on areas that I love a lot about these sketchbooks and find inspirational and grow my eagerness into wanting to dive more into my artwork, instead of focusing on, this is their work and this is my sketchbook. Kind of like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. So just thought I would share the reality of my sketchbook in hopes that maybe some of you might be in the same boat as me. And yeah, let's get to it. So I got this sketchbook from Michael's. It is a purple hardcover 6x8 Artist's Loft brand sketchbook. And I got this 6 to 7 years ago, and I've been working in it, and no, it is still unfinished. I've been hoping to fill it up, but I have so much more to go. The reality is I am not a full-time artist. It is a dream of mine. However, that is just not in my cards right now. I am a wife, and I am a mom of 2 beautiful little girls, and I am also a second grade teacher. So my life is pretty busy, and my art is something that has been very therapeutic for me, inspirational for me to keep diving into what I love and, just kind of sharing my gift with others. But it has had to take a back seat for short periods and very long periods of time. And this sketchbook, I think, just shows, that I'm still going for it, even though it is not fully done for 6 to 7 years, but it is still a process and something I'm still pursuing. So, as you can see throughout my sketchbook, it is definitely a place where I do preparatory work for my original artworks, and also doodling, and just honestly giving myself an excuse to keep going. So there is some artwork in here that I'm not gonna lie, I'm very embarrassed to even show you. As you see that there's also some empty promises here. I start off with an Inktober super excited to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this every day. And I only get 3 days in and I'm done. So yeah, this book has a lot of, practice and preparatory work and forgotten promises, or broken promises, I should say. You'll also see that a lot of my animals I like to draw. I actually really like drawing animals, and I use animals in a lot of my original artwork, actually. But you'll see that I use a square, or honestly just any shape, and I use that to help me with my sizing. So I'm kind of old school with things. I'm not the best with tech, and for a while I would just, draw on my sketchbook an animal or something I wanted to put in my original artwork, and I would honestly take a ruler out on my original page and see what size I'm going for, and I would transfer that size in a square or triangle or whatever I needed to use and put it on my sketchbook, and that's where I would sketch out the animal that I needed. So here you'll actually see that I have some pretty defined moths. So I think it's called like the death moth and then the Luna moth. These two moths I actually put in a really big piece. It was one of the biggest pieces I've done, and I call it the human condition. Now, this piece was a very emotionally driven piece for myself. After having my first, I experienced postpartum, and honestly, I've never really experienced depression before, and so I really didn't know what was going on. But I can tell you that this art piece completely summarized how I felt when honestly, I didn't know I was going through it until after I got out of it. And so the human condition is something that I love so very much, and I just look at it, you can find what it means to you, and just know that there's a lot that was put into that, and I don't know, I hope you enjoy it. I also have some ideas that I sketch in these things, so if I blur some things out, that's because, maybe I don't want certain notes to be revealed. And, here I had a really fun idea. My husband loves Black Ops Zombies, so he's like, you should do like a Black Ops Zombies piece. But I was like, I like to draw like females and happy things, so maybe I'll try Samantha. So I don't know. I had it down and then I kind of stopped, so let me know if that's something you're interested in. I also was trying to do like an everyday challenge. That's where you see like the bookmark with the ladybug and another empty promise. So yeah, that's kind of a theme with this book, a lot of empty promises. But you'll see I have a lot of animals I love to draw. When I get to the snakes, wow, that was a really fun piece that I'm actually currently working on, a really big piece of self-expression of evolution and growth, which again goes from my second postpartum experience with my second daughter. So if you're catching a theme here, there is one that I didn't even know I had. So yeah, this is kind of where it's at right now. So this sketch here, actually, I was really interested in creating some sort of mermaid fantasy type of art. I love fantasy. I've always loved that type of stuff since I was a little girl. And I was watching The Little Mermaid with my two girls not too long ago, and it had me tap into my childhood, and I got to see my oldest pretend she was Ariel and like sing all the songs, and I thought it'd be fun to create something that kind of shows like the fantasy realm, but in an adult sense, but also like tapping into our childhood and that innocence. So not everything I make is, I guess, super gloomy therapeutically, and some of it I do want to try to be more uplifting and maybe just create more fantasy art that shows the inner child and kind of healing side of things. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and maybe it resonated with some of you, or I hope it made you feel that you're not alone. Again, reminder that for some, art is their sole income, or they have the opportunity or made the very conscious choice and put all their energy into their art, and therefore, yeah, you'll see amazing artwork even in their sketchbooks. But just remember that it takes a lot of time. It's not just pure talent. It takes intention and choice. And some of us, we just don't have that ability to make that. So however your life is, if you're like me who loves and dreams of doing more with our art but can't make the same commitment, just keep doing it. Or as my daughters would say, just keep swimming. Honestly, just create. Just keep going, and you'll never know what comes out of it.